Okay. Well, yeah, I wanted to get something off my chest. A few things off my chest. There are certain things that I don't like as a romance reader. There are certain things that just bother me when I'm reading a romance novel. Yeah, that I just thought, let me just share with you guys. Let me just, like, I've done this before. It's not nothing different. Like, okay, sometimes when I'm reading a romance novel, right, the emphasis or the description, the overly detailed description on what the characters are wearing, like why are you telling us what they're wearing? Why do we don't care that they're wearing Nike, we don't care that they're wearing Adidas, we don't care that they have an iPhone 5 or an iPhone, what's the latest iPhone? We don't care about the brands, bro. What we care about is the characters, like, qualities, things, all the, like, things that actually have meaning, things that add meaning to the story. Nike, and unless you're getting sponsored by Nike, we don't want to be hearing Nike. Like, we don't want to hear that. I don't know, like, I also have this, like, thing about me. I personally prefer to read romances over watching romance films. I don't like how romance translates on screen. I prefer how it is just translated, you know, in a book. Like, I love the emotion. I don't know, there's just certain things that words do better than, like, acting, you know, what comes with that, basically. One thing that, like, annoys me as well, and this happens in a lot of, like, novels written by Black authors, right, telling me that the character is light skinned. That's not bad. That's, like, you're giving me a description, right? You know, but, like, you know what, yeah, I wouldn't even say this is specific to just Black people. You know, when they go into mad detail about, like, say, the color of the eyes, like, a lot of white authors do this, you know, and I get it. They love the eye colors. Like, they love blue, they love green, they love gray. They seldom do too much when it comes to a brown eye color, you know. But when it's green, they go on about how it's what is it, like, they just use these terms, like, these descriptive words, like just say it's green or hazel. Okay, for example, when it's blue, they say it's icy blue, or his eyes are as blue as, like, the sky. Yeah, that's dead. But, like, if you follow me here, like, I don't like it when they overly describe the eye color. I feel like the same can be said for, like, when, you know, describing, like, skin complexion. Like, some people are showing their, I guess you could say, their obsession or attraction to a certain type of aesthetic or a certain type of phenotype. You know, when they overly describe, like, a quality, you can just tell that, like, that's, you know, you can just tell that they love, you know, blue eyes or a light complexion, a light skin complexion or something, you know, or, like, even the hair texture, you know. I think because of that, I just, like, it loses me. It takes me out of the story. It makes me prefer, honestly, when authors don't do too much with, like, description, with, like, characters' physical description. Like, it makes me appreciate that more. Yeah, but that is my hot take. Now, the bonus hot take on this list is, I personally think that Sonia was the best Law and Order ADA. I'm sorry, like, what? No. Sonia? Oh, no. At first, I used to think it was... At first, I was stuck between Casey Novak and Alex. I love Alex, though. Don't get me wrong, I love Alex. But Alex can just kind of be... Alex, sometimes, she just never really... She never really made sense. And I just low-key feel like she was kind of selfish in some situations. Like she was selfish, and I know Sonia was a demon, low-key, but what made her an experience, yeah, was the whole beef she had with Stabler. Like, I low-key feel like she wanted him, right? But I feel like that's a cop-out. I feel like that's easy to just say, you know? I just feel like they had both very strong personalities, and they butted heads. I loved it. I loved every second she was on screen. Butting heads with Stabler. Butting her head with his massive dome of a head. Bro, have you seen this guy's head? I'm sorry, if you're butting heads with this guy, you gotta be some kind of G, bruv, to take that. I'm sorry. But yeah, Sonia was my favorite. Casey, not so much Casey. Casey was just like, Casey, I don't know, there was something about Casey I didn't like. I used to like Casey over Alex though, but I don't know, like, I think what kind of pissed me off Casey is the fact, and this is no slight towards like the actor or her character writing, Casey's character writing, no, it's more to do with the fact that SVU does this thing that is jarring, where they have actors playing multiple characters on the show. So I can't explain it. It's like they recycle the actors that they have, and they have them playing, you will see them in one role in like one episode, and then they will show up later playing somebody else. And when I found that they did that to Casey Novak, tell me why Casey Novak, the actress, ended up playing a perp in one episode. And like, it was like she was very unlikable in that role, and I guess you could say that kind of bled into her character, Casey Novak. I just thought it was cheap too. Why are you doing an ADA like that? I don't know, SVU was really crazy. Like, it's crazy even still. But Sonia, I love her. Yeah, she was a storm. She was a storm to be reckoned with. I'm sorry, anyone that goes up against Stabler, anyone that goes up against that guy, right, bro, they got balls, bro. That's really it. They got chest, they got balls, they got nyash, they got everything, bro. Everything is just, yeah, I want to be you when I'm older type thing. Yeah, I want to be her when I'm older. But yeah, guys, yeah, that God forbid, I don't want to be her. The fuck, bruv, I don't know, I just keep getting bit. But yeah, so that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I feel like at some point I couldn't look into the camera because of this heat. Like, it's actually a lot of energy to just like film a video. Yeah, because right now I don't even want to talk. I just want to douse myself in like something cool, you know. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like the heat is even getting to my brain. Like, I low-key thought I was gonna pass out in mid-sentence. Okay guys, bye.